All right, so today we're doing a deep dive into
Hobart.
Hobart, Tasmania.
Yeah.
This one's kind of personal, right?
Yeah.
We got an inquiry from a senior research professor. Wants to know
If moving
if moving to Hobart for a university job
with your family.
with their family
Yeah.
is, a good idea,
A good idea.
worth it, all of that. So big decision,
Yeah. Huge.
especially with family in tow. So
Okay.
we got to look at not just like the academic scene, but like what's it like to actually live
What's it really like?
in Tasmania, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, let's unpack this. Our professor here is top of their field, right? Senior research professor, needs a university that can
No, they can keep up.
keep up, right?
Yeah.
What do we know about the universities in Hobart?
Well, I mean, the big one is
You got
the University of Tasmania.
University of Tasmania, right?
Yeah. And they've got a pretty good reputation overall.
Okay.
But, like, for a senior research professor,
It's got to be more than just good.
right, it's got to be about the specifics.
The specifics.
Their field, their research.
Exactly.
So, like, let's say this professor is a marine biologist.
Okay.
The University of Tasmania has this incredible
They do, yeah.
Institute for Marine and Antarctic Studies.
Right.
It's world-renowned.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah, they pull in tons of research funding. They've got amazing facilities.
Okay, so that's the kind of stuff, right? It's not just like, oh, yeah, the university is good.
Exactly.
Like, what department? How does it?
Where are the rock stars in your field?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where do you fit in?
Right.
But, okay, so let's say the academic side, checks out.
Right. Let's say it's a match.
What about, like, living in Tasmania itself?
Well, Tasmania is
That's beautiful, right?
it's unique.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine this, right? You spend your weekend hiking through these ancient forests.
Oh, wow.
And then in the evening, you're catching a show, like a vibrant art scene.
Okay, so you got, like, nature
Nature.
and culture.
Culture.
All in one place.
Exactly.
And I've also heard that Hobart has, like, this,
Close-knit community.
yeah, like a real sense of community.
Yeah. Which can be,
Especially for a family, right?
especially
Sure.
for a family moving from somewhere else, that can be so welcoming.
That can make a huge difference, yeah. But it's an island.
It is an island.
So that comes with its own
Yeah, its own set of
things.
set isolation,
Up
right?
isolation.
Double-edged sword.
Okay, shall
So, on the one hand,
Yeah.
stunning landscapes, peaceful environment,
Right.
but you can't just like pop over to Melbourne or Sydney
Oh, yeah.
for the weekend, you know?
Yeah.
It takes planning. It can be expensive
Right.
to get to the mainland.
And especially if you have family on the mainland or you're used to traveling a lot,
Yeah.
you got to consider that.
The big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. So it sounds like there's a lot to love,
Oh, absolutely.
but you gotta think about those trade-offs.
You got to weigh it all.
You gotta weigh it all.
Yeah.
So what do you think is like the most important thing to remember?
For this professor,
Yeah, for this professor, for anyone thinking about this move,
I think it boils down to priorities, right?
priorities.
Like if the most important thing is having those like cutting edge
Yeah.
research facilities,
Top tier facilities.
then they really need to
Dig in.
dig into those specific departments,
At University of Tasmania.
look at faculty profiles, see what's happening.
Right.
But if it's more about like that close-knit community
Lifestyle.
and access to nature,
Yeah.
then Hobart might be
It might be
really appealing
Yeah. And hey, if you are out there looking for a university position
in Tasmania.
in Tasmania or really anywhere in Australia,
Oh yeah,
you got to check out academicjobs.com.
great resource.
Yeah. You might just find your dream job down under. What else could someone do? Like, besides all that research.
To really get a feel for Hobart,
Yeah.
like reaching out to
Yeah,
faculty at the University of Tasmania in their field.
Yeah.
Like get that firsthand perspective
Some people who are actually there.
on the research environment, on what it's like to live there day to day.
That's a great idea. All right. Well, hopefully this deep dive has given you, our listeners,
Our professor?
our professor, everyone listening, a clearer picture of what Hobart has to offer. Good luck with the decision.
Yeah, good luck.